Good morning, and thank you for joining us today at Advanstaff. My name is Sasha Rosa, and I'll be showing you the process of how to rehire someone for your company. So the first thing you'll do is you'll pull up the terminated employee in the search bar. So we'll go ahead and get their name in here, and then we'll go ahead and click on their name. And now this brings us up to their employee profile. So from here, what you'll do is you'll identify with the employee if they remember their login information. If they don't, to please contact us here so we can go ahead and get that process started, because that would help them when they are filling out their documents once you complete your portion here. So please, the first thing, have your employee give us a call if they do not know their information. All right, now from here, this is the name tab. So what you're going to do is just associate what position that the employee will taking. Are they going to be the same position, or if they are going to be taking on a new position? So we'll come to position, and then we'll go ahead to new position code. And then this is where you have a list of all the positions that your company has, and then you'll just associate it with which one that they will be taking on from here. So say he is in business development, and then we'll say the start date is today. We would like you guys, if possible, to go ahead and make sure that if you can start them the day of, instead of doing a future hire date, it would make this process a lot smoother, because if you try to do this ahead of time and then you have to make adjustments, you have to wait to make those adjustments until that day. So it's important, if you can, please wait to day of to go ahead and rehire someone, because then if you have anything that you need to add or adjustments, we can do it at that time. Yes. All right, now from here, the new position code for reason will always be new position. And then now you filled out the new information that's needed to get the process started. So we'll go ahead and hit save, and we'll close it out. So that's the only thing that you need to change here. And then now we'll proceed on to the pay tab. And then this one is just identifying what their pay rate will be. So you'll go to pay rate, and then you'll enter in if they have a new one. So we'll say his is 26,000. And then that will be a year. And then what you're going to do is hit the tab, and it's auto-populating that he'll be paid semi-monthly at that rate. So then that's all taken care of there. So now your effective date will be for today. And the reason behind it is going to be for new position. And then we will go ahead and save. All right, we'll close that out as well. So then now we have to double check. We'll go back to the main page and see if the employee has been termed for over 90 days, because we need to check if you guys have the PTO registered for that employee. Because if they have been over 90 days, then it has to be deleted. You can search the PTO register and pull down the employee from there to get that process started. And if you're unsure, you don't have to worry about touching it as of right now. You can give us a call, and then we can do it on our end. So then right here, what we're going to do is everything has been adjusted for the position and the pay rate, and then we can go to the rehire itself, and then we'll go ahead and get the process now initiated for the rehire. So what you're going to do is click the employee, and it should bring you a list of all the employees who are eligible for the rehire, and we'll click on his name. And then now from here, we'll go ahead and start filling this out. So rehired employment status, you go ahead and put active. And then the next one is going to be the rehire employment type. This is full-time or part-time. So just identify which one. So say it's full-time. And then you'll do the rehire date. Again, please try not to start them on a future hire date. Please try to do it like on the day of. So we'll say today is their hire date. And then the reason code will be company rehire. So if the employee has been hired within 90 days of the term date, then you can select auto benefit enroll, and then that would be the only one. And then their seniority date would be left blank. And if they're more than 90 days, you'll go ahead and say stop voluntary deductions and the direct deposit, and then you'll continue on from there, because your seniority date will now be the new hire date. So hopefully it will be the day that they are coming in to do it. And then you'll go ahead to make the onboarding launch right here. That's already been highlighted for you. So this employee is basically the less than 90 days. So because of it being less than 90 days, we'll go ahead and just click the auto enroll for benefits. Now with this benefit right here, this means that they are eligible to enroll in the benefits, not that it's going to actually put them back in that current one that they have been in. This means that they are eligible and they can go in and make those selections. All right, so now that everything's been filled out here, we'll go to save and continue. And now an Advanstaff team member will be notified that the person needs to be approved. And then once that has been approved, if anything else needs to be changed, then you can go ahead and do so right now, because after you'll go ahead and hit save and onboard. And then once you do that, then the employee will receive an email, and then that'll be for them to go in and get their onboarding started, which is why it was very important if they already had an onboarding email for their username and password, that we go ahead and make sure that they still remember it, because they were going to be re-entering in their information, because we want to make sure all the information stays current. So after they go ahead and log in, they'll just proceed on with the rest of the documents that are listed in there. And then after that, they'll be active again in the system. So we'll hit save and onboard. Yes, we are. Okay. So now the employee has been shot the email, so they can go in from there to get their onboarding completed. And then once that comes through, they'll become an active employee again. If you guys have any further questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to us and we can address your concerns. But other than that, that is the process for a rehire. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope to hear from you soon.